Thank you very much, everyone. Welcome back to AWS 67. This is a Group 4. Now, last week, you have the Good Evil 2 defeated with the Gritty Botty Gaboo, and also Duckling to flip with Vampire, and to the loser Malays, and with the BTB Botty Boo, and the feature with a whiff, Jungle Man, and also about Vampire to the feet with Recyclist. For the film will still go through. And this is going to be your last chance left of this time. Two people go through and to the loser melees. Okay, let's see your Metz's testants. And there we are. Gargantua. Look what you've done to our breakfast. KindaHurtz, Rammstein, Stagnant, Roadrunner, Easyshot, Maxi, and the Angle Biter. And now we're going to see them around too. Valkyrie, Iceberg, and we have seen an AWS 65 champion, Phyte's Little Sytes, and Sawcon, Fliplup, and Delta 5. And now we're back at about round 1. And there we are, we're back. Gargantua fighting with Look What You've Done to Out Breakfast. Now, who's going to fight with Antomic? Find out soon enough.
Well, one of them might get shot by a spinner, we never know. Right, yeah. If you're ready.
Play 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
So, four-wheel drive front top versus big spinner. And the chunk's already flying off. Look what he's done to our breakfast. Oh, Gargantua is now inverted. And it is out.
Well, Gargantua, go to the loser melees. Look what you've done to out breakfast goes through to fight with Antomic. Next up, KindaHurtz against Rammstein. Who's going to fight with Smashie Tip?
Player 1. Player 2.
Get ready.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
This is going to be a very tactical match here. The axe goes up against the pusher. Unbelievable damage there from the axe. Can Rammstein manage this amount of pressure on it? Oh no! He's destroying it.
Release. Whatever you're ready.
Okay, so that's the release then. Rammstein's back on the pressure for KindaHurtz. Trying to outmaneuver each other here, trying to get around the back. And oh, very close to the pit there. Can Rammstein follow up on that? Doesn't look quite like it. Oh, straight up to the other pit. Can't quite follow up on that either. But oh, KindaHurtz is stuck on the floor and is released by Rammstein, it looks like. Rammstein again, applying that pressure. Once again, the axe destroying Rammstein.
2 minutes remaining.
Stop, he's already dead. We've got to release there. Okay, Rammstein is back. And it looks like he's stuck very slightly on the arena floor there. Is that damage or... No, it looks like he's fine now. Sizing each other up there. Oh, very close to the edge. Can Rammstein follow up this time? Not quite, but still got KindaHurtz up. And oh, it looks like KindaHurtz has stopped. Are we both? Oh no!
I turned you off.
It switched the robots off. Unbelievable! That's a win for Rammstein.
I'm sorry. You have me done now. It's probably.
Wow. KindaHurtz is going to lose the melees. Rammstein goes through to fight with Smashie and Tip. Next up, Stagnant against Roadrunner. Who's gonna fight with High Five? Find out.
You are ready. Bang those buttons.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And here we have the shove off. I think Stagnant got the upper ground on that one first time around. No acetate on Roadrunner, so it's going to outmaneuver Stagnant. But he's doing all right. He's doing okay so far. He's got under. As you all know, anything can happen in the blink of an eye. Just run into the wheel. I think that was a coyote's job. Keeps going face up. There's no way this Roadrunner's getting underneath that acetate. Might dip into the box of acme tricks for that one. Jack's right to it. He's keeping that wedge firmly pointing at Roadrunner. I certainly had a thought of having a hazard of the anvil that drops from the top.
10 minutes remaining.
That's 2 minutes to go. I can hear the acetate chat in the front of Stagnant. It's very, very low down. And that's a nice maneuver there from Stagnant. That's a win for Stagnant.
Wow. Roadrunner goes to losing an ace. Stagnant goes through to fight with High Five. Next up, Easyshot against Maxi and the Anger Biter. Who's going to go through to the fight with that? Find out.
Player 2?
Player 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And away we go. Here comes the cluster off. Oh, look at that. Four-wheel drive power drive into the wall. The ankle biter is... and there goes one of each. So it is down to the halves now. The spinner, or arguably more dangerous half than the spinner. However, it's... So the winner is Maxi and the ankle biter.
Wow. Easyshot, you were going to lose when you this time. Maxi and the Anger Biter goes through to fight with First Impact. Now let's go to a round 2 to meet them. And there we are. The 3 of them will go through. Let's do it on the last time. Valkyrie against Iceberg. Who's going to go through? See about this.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And up they spin. You missed the initial impact. There's the impact. And Iceberg is on the front and back onto the 4 wheels. Another one. The second exchange goes there. Valkyrie over the edge.
Wow, Valkyrie eats and went in the pit this time. Going to lose on melees. Iceberg goes through. Next up, AWS 65 champion, Teen Spike Little Sytes against Sawcon.
Nice little size in the red.
I guess it's really nice. And like,
hit those buttons if you're ready.
ask him about
And
his
we will get going.
Player 2.
He makes it really
Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Charge into the middle of the Not quite the hammer action on it, but splits the wedge. Splits some paper. There goes one of the horns on the other one. Big hit, nose is hanging out. It's almost completely off.
It's completely killed him.
It's
scared. It's not moving. Almost a push from the other.
Oh dear. Team Phyte and Lotus Sytes go to the loser mayonnaise. Sawcon goes through. Next up, Fliplup against Delta 5.
You guys are up soon.
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready.
You're getting to the habit, eventually.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Charge from Fliplup. It's over to the other side of the arena before Delta V spins up, not able to box rush. Blade at full velocity. Dancing. Get some. Now just a box on wheels. Oh. Some big hits from Delta V. Nice airtime. Very resilient robot on the other side. Look, still charging. To break that blade with his face. Not succeeding yet. Dancing around, trying to find an opening. Not quite able to see.
Tap out.
Wow, Fliplup having a bit of time out this time. Well, it's gonna go loser mayonnaise again. Well, Delta 5 goes through. Now let's go to about the 10 robots to go. And there we are. 5 will go through. We're starting with that Antomic. Look what you've done to our breakfast. Smashie Tip, Rammstein, Penelope, Speed Demon, High Five, Stagnant, First Impact, and Maxi and the Angle Biter. And now we'll start with an Antomic against Look What You Done Out Breakfast.
Hand you over a second, because I'm going to go tomorrow already.
Good luck. Antomic, look what you've done.
Oh yeah,
Player 1. Get ready.
Buttons are bashed, bots are in.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Charge with look what you've done. Dancing around each other near to the cubby foot. The center of the wheel. Good push by look what done. Antomic backing up. Dance in the middle of the arena. Close to the pit though, and the push from Antomic. Underneath the back leg, look what you've done. Gets it out.
Wow, that's a lucky look what you've done to out breakfast. Go to a loser mayonnaise. Antomic goes through. Next up, Smashie Tip against Rammstein.
Ready and waiting to go. Gymnasts are in, flash the buttons.
Player 1. Player 2.
Go.
Get ready. 3,
Around 2, parallelogram wedge.
1. Activate.
Get Smashie Tip. I think you know which is which.
Smash is the spinny one.
I thought you were driving Smashie there.
Oh, underneath Rammstein. And the push, they're in the cubby. And down the pit, look right forward from Rammstein. All they needed.
Well, so lucky the Rammstein goes to loser mayonnaise. Smashie Tip goes through. Next up, Penelope against Speed Demon. And there was something wrong with it about Penelope. They couldn't have fit that in the cube this time. Oh dear, they're gonna come out next time this time. That's a win for Speed Demon by default. Now next up, High Five against Stagnant.
And we're in, mash them buttons.
Let's get going.
Player 1, Player 2. Get ready. 3,
Two wedges back in the arena.
1. Activate.
Stagnant underneath, going hooked through. Good push on high five. Not able to angle it in the right direction towards the pit, but dance continues in the middle of the arena.
Trying to find a way around each other. Not quite able to get a purchase. And a quick push.
And that's all it takes. High five is out. Stagnant, move on.
Well, so lucky to high five. Go to loser malaise. Stagnant goes through. Next up, first impact against Maxi and the Angle Biter.
Player 1,
Hit those buttons if you're
Player
ready.
2.
We will get
Get
going.
ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Straight across the arena from first impact. Maxi not able to get underneath, and the hammer saw is going. Maxi looks like it stopped. One hit from the hammer saw.
Straight on top. The push. Impaled. And that might be a pause.
Match paused.
I don't think you can quite split them up where they stand, but... Oh my god!
Yeah, it's bedded right into the body.
That's Sorbo's hypershock levels after which Delta dog stand ensues.
Can you do reset on the How do you do the reset on you?
I think it's
Yellow then? You ready? Yeah, go. Are you good?
3,
Ready to get started again. The countdown. They're right next to the pit, but also right next to the cubby. Ankle biter firmly shoves itself into the cubby, but pulled backwards with the clamp on the top, deposited into the pit. Well fought. That was indeed. So we're on to our losers round.
Wow, Maxi and the Angle Biter go to the loser malaise. First being packed goes through. Now let's go to the loser malaise round 1. And there we are. Valkyrie, Easyshot, Team Phyte's Little Sytes, KindaHurtz, Fliplup, Gargantua, Roadrunner, and Penelope. Now we'll start with Valkyrie against Easyshot. Who's gonna go through? We'll wait and see this time.
Very efficient kill shot.
bit of drum now, where it's just two brushes motors and a drum just invisible.
Get damage analysis from over here. That was pretty nasty. 12. Okay, so
Player 2,
if you are ready, bang those buttons. We'll get this underway.
Player 1.
So Easyshot
Get
versus
ready.
Rumbler's Valkyrie.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So let's see. There'll be driving skills involved here because neither robot currently has a weapon. We're power pressure on George a little bit here because he is a former AWS winner. So, out in with his weapons being toast, it should have an advantage over the newcomers over here. And we always want to encourage the newcomers. One cross gets splat against the wall. The other one should has managed to unjam itself on the acetate from the wall just in time for it to take over from its fallen partner. Yeah, comrade, yes. Oh, great bit of control, slamming one part of Easyshot into the corner. I feel like Valkyrie would be very good at playing hockey within a setup like that. Although I do believe that John Dillon is doing the nuts with us, so we're going to do the nuts later on. I think, and now with that, well scooting and hands and
Well, Easyshot goes out. Valkyrie has no weapon at this time. I think if it wasn't working at this time, well, they go through. Next up, AWS 65 champion, Team Phyte's Little Syte against KindaHurtz.
Giving us 60.
And the other one actually, it happens. Yes,
I got this stuff.
okay, are we ready for this one? Right, hit the
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready.
Here we go. Team Phyte to Sytes and KindaHurtz.
Activate.
I'm gonna print another one.
Oh dear, the wheel is already coming off of one of the Team Phyte to Sytes. And in the moment the glue has come unstuck, unfortunately, but the other one is still attacking on KindaHurtz. The system has now turned itself over. Oh dear! And that's a driving error from
Well, KindaHurtz goes out. AWS 65 champion still in, with Team Phyte's Little Sytes goes through. Next up, Fliplup against Gargantua.
Okay, if you are ready, Roboteers, bang those buttons.
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And Gargantua moves up and not to full speed. Oh, Penelope is lost the front forks again. Gargantua now up to speed, but it seems to be a bit intermittent on one drive side, though.
No, it's just the way it drives.
It's just the way it drives. Oh dear, there's chunks now coming out of the Fliplup. That's another block of ammo as you're going to spat across the arena. Now Fliplup is behind Gargantua and doing a slow push, but Gargantua gets away. Fliplup coming again, another chunk goes flying. More out than the front is now. What was sticking on the. I think it's double 02 by the looks of that. It was polycarb. It was polycarb. Put them now behind Gargantua is. Oh dear! He was trying to put the Gargantua is having none of it. Turn around, put the blade at him. There's another chunk of wheels. There's a whole wheel just fallen from Fliplup. I think Fliplup might be this again. Now, is Fliplup, can Fliplup translate out? No, it's getting hit more and more, and it's coming apart. 4, 9, 8, 10, that's a
Well, Fliplup has been tapped out. Well, it's out. Gargantua goes through. Next up, Runner against Penelope. Is going to be your last chance of a Penelope? I don't think so. Well, Penelope goes out. That's a win for Runner by default. Let's move on to the loser monies, round 2. And there we are. Valkyrie, look what you've done to our breakfast. Maxi and the Anger Biter. Gargantua, Rammstein, Roadrunner, Team Phyte's Little Sytes, and High Five. And now first up with Valkyrie against Look What You Done to Out Breakfast. Who's gonna go through? See about this.
Player 2.
Okay, that's both robots in.
Player 1.
Valkyrie,
Get ready.
and the
3, 2, 1.
what you've done.
Activate.
Valkyrie does sidearms working as a little bit of a catcher, actually.
Oh my goodness!
A good
Quick. Wow, Valkyrie push. Look what you've done to out breakfast down to the pit. Well, Valkyrie goes through. Next up, Maxi and the Anger Biter against Gargantua.
From driver. Right, Roboteers, if you're ready, bang those buttons.
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready.
I'm not sure that's quite in the starting square, but I'll allow it.
2, 1. Activate.
Gargantua spins up that massive spinner. The Anger Biter half seems to be bringing the water to there. And we counted it out. A massive hit from Gargantua. Oh, there was a wheel from Maxi. So they won half as well. Now, is Gargantua still running? Count it out. Count 9, 8, 7, 6. Tapped out. Gargantua is tapped out.
Well, Gargantua has been tapped out. It was to stop moving this time. Maxi and the Anger Biter goes through. Next up, Rammstein against Roadrunner.
Growling the name. I'll save all your ears and I want you to protect I can't roll my own.
Player 1.
Okay, but
Player 2.
ready.
Get ready.
It's going to be a very tactical pusher versus pusher.
3,
Let's see.
2, 1. Activate.
Both robots meet in the middle there, straight out of the gates. Roadrunner taking it very slowly. Rammstein spinning around trying to find an opening. Roadrunner gets side on to Rammstein and again. And again. Roadrunner really playing a tactical game here. Rammstein trying to get around the back of Roadrunner. But opens it. Yes, Roadrunner gets underneath the front titanium wedge of Rammstein. There's a pushing match there. Oh, Rammstein very close to the edge. Looking dangerously. The Roadrunner's now close. They're caught in the corner there. Another power match there. Roadrunner seems to be winning. Roadrunner on the side of Rammstein. Once again, when these two go head to head, it seems like Roadrunner just has a slight advantage. Oh no!
I tried to reverse on the top there.
That's a very good fight. Well done, okay, so next up we've got Look What You've Done versus Valkyrie.
Well, I don't believe Rammstein just went out of the pit this time. Roadrunner goes through. Next up, AWS 65 champion Team Pint also Sytes against High Five.
Sorry, I'm not.
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready. 3.
Okay, here we go.
1.
High Five and Team
Activate.
Pint Sytes. Team Pint Sytes off. Before you have a chance to make commentary, out goes High Five.
Wow. High Five is out. Their champion is still in. Team Pint and Little Sytes goes through. Now let's go to the semi-finals. And there we are. Antomic, Iceberg, Smashie and Tip, Speed Demon, Stagnant, Sawcon, First Impact, and Delta 5. Now stop with Antomic against Iceberg. Who's going to go through? Find out.
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
The blade open.
I haven't got a spare.
Preservative measures. Taking hits on the body.
Do you have a spare body? Yeah.
He has a spare body, yeah.
Wow, Antomic is nearly goes out. Well, go to loser malaise. Iceberg goes through. Next up, Smashie and Tip against Speed Demon.
What? Oh dear.
Player 1.
Oh yeah. No,
Player 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Speeding, flying a corner. Stagnant and Tip approaching. Quite close to the pit. Finds its way out. Drives.
No! They had it! I knew you had it!
Speed demon.
God! Wow, what is that for, Speed Demon? Why did you just drive in the pit this time? Well, Speed Demon goes to loser manates. Smashie Tip goes through. Next up, Stagnant against Sawcon.
Come on, Jack!
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
We're off to the races. And interestingly, taking the choice to enter into the arena.
Well, Sawcon goes to the loser malaise. Stagnant goes through. Next up, First Impact against Delta 5.
Player 2.
And if you're ready, hit that button.
Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Spinning and spinning up Delta V. Advances. Wins the ground ball. In underneath First Impact. Strong. And then turning First Impact just towards the pit, but not quite in. Underneath and out. Hits the floor and hits that.
Wow. First Impact go to the loser malaise. Delta 5 goes through. Now let's go to the loser malaise round 3. And there we are. Antomic, Team Phyte's Little Sytes, Speed Demon, Maxi and the Angle Biter, Sawcon, Valkyrie, First Impact, and Run Runner. First, back to Run Runner on the start with Antomic against Team Phyte's Little Sytes. If the champion is still in, or will it be out this time? We'll see about this.
Slightly dirty there. Right, we're watching. If you are ready, bang those buttons.
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Right, so one of the little sides quite sure where it is going. Oh, not in a straight line. Pardon me, not in a straight line. Once you know Debbie's at the bow, I think. They're trying to coordinate an attack on Antomic, but Antomic seems to be a little bit lacking in speed, but has put one of the little fights. Oh, has put one of them. One half of the cluster is on its face, but it got him. It did get touched by Antomic, so it's still 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no! AWS 65 champion Team Phyte's Little Sytes is out. Antomic beating the champion goes through. Next up, Speed Demon against Maxi and the Angle Biter.
2.
So,
Player 1.
we have
Get ready.
4-wheel drive and scary looking
3,
face on the wedge.
2,
Maxi and
1.
Ankle Biter.
Activate.
Look up and over goes the spinner.
Spinner's not
The
working.
spinner is working on here. It's a non-spinner, so
It's a confused push box.
it's a confused push box. Oh, speaking of going after the confused spinner and leaving himself exposed there for a second. But now Maxi is featuring on the edge. Both of us are going to get teaching out or teaching on the extra there.
Yeah.
I think so that is a win for the Speed Demon. Teasing.
Wow. Maxi and the Anger Biter goes out. Speed Demon goes through. Next up, Sawcon against Valkyrie.
Very precise breaking of 2 5 different sites earlier on.
As you can see.
Yeah, yes. George is now wishing he had his weapons. But it seems to be doing well with it so far, so we shall see what happens. Yes.
Player 1.
Okay, here
Get
we
ready.
go. Sawcon versus Valkyrie.
1. Activate.
Sawcon spins up, just hunting for Valkyrie.
Well, Valkyrie pushed Sawcon down to the pit. Well, he's out. Valkyrie goes through. Next up, First Impact against Roadrunner.
Cool, yep, Roadrunner's going to go.
Player 2. Get ready.
So here we go.
3,
Roadrunner, First Impact.
1. Activate.
Comes the Roadrunner. He's definitely got the ground game on First Impact. First Impact pinned against the wall. Oh, bringing the hammer sort of down. Missing the first few shots. I can't see how much Impact's making the
Quite a lot. She's made quite a bit of damage now.
There's a fair few chunks coming off the Roadrunner. The spinner has stopped on First Impact. I think it's just saving it until it's got Roadrunner pinned. Oh, missed opportunity there from First Impact. Oh, we've got that one. That's a couple of chunks out in front of Roadrunner.
Pushing the Roadrunner.
Pinned against the wall. Here comes the boom. Oh. Well, I say here comes the boom. I think it just took a chunk out of itself. I have a whole feeling that the blade on First Impact is about jammed into the
2
back of its
minutes
own
remaining.
robot. It seems to be a bit stuck against the wall there. Yeah, that bit's now free. Straight under. Good push for First Impact. And over goes the Roadrunner. The end of the road for the Roadrunner.
Well, Roadrunner is out. First Impact goes through. Now, 4 of them are going to go through to meet at round 4 to meet them. And there we are. Speed Demon against Antomic with a fight with. Who's going to go through? You're going to be Speed Demon or going to be Antomic? Find out.
Player 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And before I even had a chance to look at right now, Antomic.
Cease.
Wow, that was a bit quicker. Speed Demon. Antomic goes out. Next up, First Impact against Valkyrie.
Player 1.
So,
Get
here we
ready.
have First Impact with the overhead
3, 2,
power hammer.
1. Activate.
Valkyrie with no weapons. Driving abilities, I would just shop it into the corner there, no problem at all.
I mean, from my angle. Well, Valkyrie, it's very quick again this time. Well, First Impact goes out. Valkyrie goes through. Now let's go to the final. Has survived. And there we are. Iceberg, Smashie Tip, Stagnant, and Delta 5. We'll start with Iceberg fighting with Smashie and Tip. Who's going to go through to the grand final? Will it be Iceberg or will it be Smashie and Tip? We'll find out.
Player 2.
Player 1, hit the button, please.
Player
Thank
1.
you.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
So it's a family affair here, the father and son. The Smashie Tip versus Iceberg. AW654 champion. Tip up into the air. Oh, but Smashie very near. But able to recover from that. Iceberg just flinging them about all over the place. Smashie. Self-rising against the arena wall. Tip almost over there. Oh, and that was Smashie taken out by its own storm. And a magnificent.
Well, Iceberg goes through to the grand final. Smashie and Tip is going to be our last chance to lose on Mondays. Next up, Stagnant against Delta 5. Who's going to go through to the grand final? Will it be Stagnant or will it be a Delta 5? We'll see about this.
Pieces. Yeah, it's in like 10 different pieces.
Stagnant starting upside down, which is interesting. And when you're ready, hit them.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Now Delta V has left some pretty hard blows, but what kind of it's tossing, stabbing about all over the place. Different stabbers and item now, please stand up and hit back that kind of Delta V. So what kind of effect is that going to have on Delta V getting underneath Stagnant? The Stagnant able to push Delta V around to the front. But still, Delta V is able to toss. Stagnant about. Stagnant now is the right way up. Some nice sparks coming off of that titanium. Stagnant upside down once again. Delta V upside down. Self-rushing magnificent. So Stagnant isn't. Oh, well, it wasn't quite looking up there. But anyway,
2 minutes
the right way up
remaining.
again. Delta V. Oh, that's it. That could be the killer.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Player 2. Tap
And
out.
that is a tap out from Stagnant. Makes sense. She probably would have been all there otherwise.
Well, Delta 5 goes through to the grand final. Stagnant is going to have a chance to into the loser manage this time. Let's meet to the round 5. It's going to be a chance to last to the loser manage a grand final. And there we are. 2 will go through to the loser manage to the grand final. It was Smashie and Tip, Valkyrie, Stagnant, Speed Demon. And now we're first up with Smashie and Tip against Valkyrie. Who's going to go through to the loser manage grand final? Will it be Smashie and Tip? Will it be Valkyrie? We'll see about this.
Player 2 1.
It's a revolution.
Get ready.
Invisible drum.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Okay, so Valkyrie there captures one half of Smashie and Tip in that horseshoe formation they struck. Oh, Smashie and Tip almost into Valkyrie. I don't know what he comes in from there. The wheel drops the ground. Oh! That was a good hit there.
Smashie and Tip goes through to the grand final to loser melees. Well, That's a shame for the Valkyrie. Well, he's out. Next up, Stagnant against Speed Demon. Who's going to go through to the grand final to the loser melees? Will it be Stagnant or will it be Speed Demon? We'll see about this one, guys.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Speedy straight out there. Down. It's trying to self-right, but I don't think it can from there. Stagnant keeping on it. Oh, yeah, self-right. Neither of these bots seems to have a massive ground game. Both flip over. This is going to be a very tactical match. Speed Demon trying to get itself back over. Stagnant doesn't appear to be able to get it from there, but still has those force.
Savage, Jack! Fight again.
From the edge. There, Stagnant being pushed towards the wall.
Come on!
Speed Demon pushes it again to the other wall. And
yes!
Now, that's a win for Speed Demon.
Wow, Speed Demon is going to the grand final to the loser melees. Well, Stagnant is lost. Well, they're going to have it next time, I guess. Okay, that's it. All the robots this time. We'll see you next time. Good night. Next time on AWS. This is a grand final. All the 60 robots that will have to go through to the grand final will be who's going to be an AWS 67 champion. We'll see about this. All the robots are going to be ready. Let's see who are Masters Testants. The AWS 64 champion in standard bot. My first bot. And an AWS 66 champion, Phyte 2. The Undermire. Iceberg. Duckling. Delta 5. Good at Evil 2. Now we'll go to loser melees. Smashie Tip. Recycle Us. Survivor Speed Demon. Jungle Man. Stewing. Little Kit 5. Die Bomb. And finally, Doorstop.
Понимаем вас. Немножечко растут перегрузки. Вибрации, как обычно.